Welcome back to the channel, guys. This week we've got some tiny little jumpers to move. Last year, end of last year, we were gifted as part of a giveaway prize two baby jumpers, the Phidippus Regius Regal Jumping Spider, and these tiny little things have molted a couple of times and are now ready to go into some slightly bigger pots. Currently in this size, and the new homes that they've got are this size, which is quite a bit bigger as far as the volume goes, and you know we're all about the volume here. They like space to wander around, and what I've done is on these enclosures is we have fixed some pipe cleaner, a little tiny bit of hot glue down here with a leaf, so they've got something to call home. They do web up quite a bit, as you'll see in a minute when I show you some close-up footage, but yeah, these guys have got to move up, so that's what we're doing today. Obviously we're not going to be moving into Rehouse Central with these. We're going to spin the camera around, we're going to point it down, we're going to do it on this desk. These guys will not take long to move, these guys will not take long to move, these guys will not take long to move. And hopefully, even though they are super tiny, we'll be able to get some close-up footage of them and show them in all their glory with the macro lens without losing them. That's the plan. So let's spin this camera around, get down and have a look at these babies, shall we? Okay, so we have our two tiny jumping spiders here and here. And what we're going to do is we're going to decide which one we're going to move first. I think we're going to move this one first because it's out, and we're going to move them into this setup here. Now, jumping spiders are notoriously quite active, and they do like to move around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just try to gently coax this one out without it launching itself into oblivion. Unfortunately, what they tend to do is they tend to get themselves their little lifeline and then launch, and what I don't want to do is for it to launch this way and me lose it. So I'll just give it some bit of grass around the back end. Oh, here it comes. Hello, hello. Do you want to go onto the tiny little pipe cleaner down here? Would you like to do that? Is that going to be okay with you? What about that? Should we do that? Oh, sorry about this footage, guys. I mean, I know where it is. I know you can hardly just see it, but I'm hoping we can just get it to... Okay, we're going to go upside down, are we? Oh, don't let them out. What about my hand? No? Alright, okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. So, there we go. What about this way? Very gently. I know you've got all your little web and stuff in there, but this one's much better, much nicer. Let's try and see if we can get you to go backwards, shall we? Okay. We've had all these weeks of spiders playing ball, and now we're going to have fun with the smallest ones we actually have in our collection. Okay, come here. Let's go this way. Come on. Okay, so we're on our new home. What about going in there then? Right, stay there, do not jump. Do not jump. This one's got beautiful coloration on it. Absolutely stunning little thing. I don't want to risk this for too long, because if it does decide to go, we're not going to be able to monitor this very easily. Right, not this way. Come on, down you go. Let's go in. Right, we'll put the lid on that one. I'll make sure he's in. or she's in, whichever way round it is. And as you can see, I mean, it's got plenty of room in here to grow. Beautiful little thing. Absolutely stunning, that one. The colorations on it are amazing. Right, and the next one. Right, let's have a look at this one. This one is a little bit darker. This is the blacker of the two. Where have you gone? You gone into your web? Okay, very sorry then, dude, but I'm going to have to ask you to move out of it. Which way are we going to go? Let's get you down that way. Right, come on in. Should I have you out? Coming out that way? There we go. Right. Okay. Very gently. Don't want to scare you. We're going to make you move though, aren't we? Come on. Upside. This one's normally up on the side, so it's a bit of a pain that it's decided to do this. What we're going to do with this one, we're going to take a little bit of the webbing out, because hopefully then it will know home is no longer here. But the poor little things must be absolutely traumatised. You come in here with these big clunky hands, and that's not what we want. We want to be super gentle with these guys. Super gentle. Here we go. Right, come on. Come on. Can we go up? Good, here we go. Right, we're starting to move, which is always nice. The control I have in my right hand is far less than my left, so we'll have to just see. Come on. Can we go that way? Can we move up? We're in no rush here at all. Come on. And back. And back. And back. And back. That's it. On to your new home. No, no, come on. No, 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 come on. New home, new home. Okay, come on. Ready? Should we go down? All the time in the world. Doesn't matter where you want to go. As long as it's not back in there. Come on. I don't think these are big enough to give a nip at the moment, really. If it did, I don't think it would hurt too much. But they do have a little bite on them. Like, jumping spiders are renowned, like, people think they're all cutesy, but if they give you a nip as an adult, you'll certainly know about it. You ever wonder? Oh, down. That's it. Go on, onto there. Onto there. No. I'm sure people watching this video are like, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it that way? But, like I say, we're not in a super rush anyway, are we? Eh? Now the spider's just chilling on his older setup. Dude, we've got to get you moved. We've got to get you moved. What is that by your eye anyway? What have you got there? A bit of webbing? Yeah? Oh, what scared you then? What made you back up? Why have you got a bit of that on your head? Hmm? It's got to be impeding your eyesight, isn't it, mate? How cute are you, eh? How cute are you? These fangs. It's got some proper. Oh, look, he's got some proper fangs on him. Beautiful little spider. Oh, Now something's making you jump. We don't really want you going off on a wander. So look, let's go down that way into our new home, and then we can chill out in there for a bit, can't we? Let's go down. No. Down, down, down. Come on. All the way down. Okay. Try a different tact. Let's go down that way, shall we? Come on, down you go. In. Will you go in? There we go. Right. He's in. I'm going to put the lid back on because I don't want to risk an escapee on this one. I will get some footage in a minute of them once they've had a little bit of a settle. I've got to give them some fruit flies in here anyway, so maybe we're going to be able to see them hunt. So what I'll do is I'll prep the fruit flies and we'll be back. Okay, there's a good few flies in here. Hopefully we're going to see this one catch one. Does look a bit chunky, so he might not be actually hungry. He's got a few flies next to him. But I think what we'll do is we'll just leave him be. Let him have his rest. And we will try to catch all these fruit flies that are now running around all over my leg, shall we? Awesome. Right, see if we get better luck with the next one, shall we? Make sure that lid's on. Okay, right, let's try this again. How many have we got in there that are alive? 1, 2, 3, right, okay, there's a few. And what we don't want is this. We don't want the little bugger to be on the roof. But this one looks like it needs a meal. This one's quite freshly molted, so I'm hoping this one will eat. But if they're going to be so skitty, I don't really want to take this lid off right now, do we really? Little dude's just up on the lid, tapping around, having a wander. Stunning little thing, I'll tell you, these things are so gorgeous. Absolutely amazing little creatures. Right, see if we can entice this one back down. Okay. Right. Ready for some fruit flies? See if we can encourage you to eat. Hey? Oh, come on, don't be on the lid. Come on. Are you just extremely hungry? Is that why you're playing silly buggers? Oh, right, okay, we've gone in. Oh, one there, give that one a headache. One there, give that one a headache. Let's get these two. Put them on the lid. They've just got a bit of a headache. They're not dead. We'll move this over a little bit. Slide those two in. There we go. Have another little quick look at this one. Hello, little fella. How you doing? How you doing? You're not going to go jumping, are you? Hey? You look like you're about to jump, so... Hello! Oh! Let's not have you do that. Okay, let's turn you back upside down, the right way up I mean, and we're in. Right, Okay, well, that's quite eventful and probably a little bit more hassle than it needed to be. They are now rehoused safely, securely, and hopefully they're going to flourish in these environments. We've had these before. This one is super active right now. Super active. Anyway, let's leave these in peace. Let them eat in peace. Well, we made a bit of a pig's ear of that, didn't we? First of all, fruit flies. If you're going to feed fruit flies, don't do what I did. I'm up here, I'm rehousing. I don't want to go downstairs and start putting them in the fridge and stuff like that. But the best bet is to put your fruit flies in the fridge for like 5 minutes or so. They literally just almost freeze themselves. They go very docile, go to sleep. And then what you can do is you can move them into a small tub, put them back in the fridge. Once they're in the small tub, then you can just transfer them before they start waking up. Those guys are a little bit lively. I've got 2 cultures. I'm not really that worried about losing a few fruit flies around the room, but it does make a pig's ear of trying to feed. So chill your fruit flies. But yes, the enclosures seem quite nice. I've got one dark black, the typical what you'd say black and white spotted one, and the other one's that nice brown colour, but they've both got the green, like emerald, is it chelicerae? And I think that once they mature that means male, but I know that they can change colour. But I think they're probably both boys, which is fine, don't mind that. We had a boy before, and unfortunately he passed away just before Christmas, which was very sad, but he was around the 2-year mark, so he did pretty well for a jumping spider. These little ones are eating like champions in that small setup, so I'm hoping now they're in the bigger ones that if we give them the fruit flies they'll be able to feast on a few of those before we start moving them up to some slightly larger animals. And by larger ones I mean we're going to do the old green bottle casters, and then we'll end up on blue bottle casters. But yeah, anyway, that's it guys. They're in their new home, they're set up, and I just want to say thank you so much to Leah, who was the person who gifted me these when I won them on Mark the Spider Guy's giveaway. So thank you very much Leah, they're awesome, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like and comment on what I could have probably done better, because that was a pig's ear. However, the spiders moved into their new homes and I didn't have an accident. They were fine. I just probably made a bit more of a pig's ear and a bit more of a meal out of that than it should have been maybe. It happens. We've had a good run so far, like I said, with the tarantulas, so what can you say? Anyway, I will catch up with you guys next week.